More and more buildings are being built green. Broadville estimates that in 2008, there were $14 billion worth of green building starts in the country. And we believe that green buildings are better risks, better insurance risks, safer buildings for us to insure. Now, also, the property casualty insurance industry are experts in risk management. And that brings a lot of things to bear to the equation. We've been at the forefront of enforcing safety and developing safety in a lot of different operations. And I think this plays a little bit off of the last conversation that we had. Why should a business forsake the bottom line and do something good? Well, the insurance industry has led the fight. If we look up at the ceiling in this building, it was built in 1916, I believe, we see that there's a sprinkler system. Now that sprinkler system protects the building, it protects us. If there's a fire in the building, we can get out. If we look around the walls, there's exit signs. Some of them don't appear to be lit, but there's still exit signs. As we paid attention when we came into the building, there's not a whole lot of slip and fall hazards. The insurance industry, working with communities and building codes and the code developers, have really been able to take buildings and make them into safer places for people to live and work. The same thing happens for automobiles. The same thing happens for products, through products liability insurance. Workers' compensation. The workers' compensation laws were largely coming out of the insurance industries to make sure that people had safe places to work. When we talk about pollution, the insurance industry will charge more for polluters than it will for non-polluters. So we have economic disincentives for people who run bad operations. And finally, our customers were demanding that we do things with green buildings. They look to us for risk management advice. We see green buildings as a risk factor. Setting over the top of all of this is climate change. Allianz and the World Wildlife Fund released a report in 2006 talking about the devastating potential that climate change has on the insurance industry. If we look at hurricanes, if we look at wildfires, if we look at floods, if we look at changing weather patterns, we see that these are all potential catastrophes that the insurance industry faces. The insurance industry makes their customers whole after these horrible events, and we see that all of them are increasing over the last 20 years in frequency and severity. Now, a skeptic may say, well, we don't have the evidence to tie climate change directly back to that. But when we look at the heating of the atmosphere, the heating of